I hope you're well. Nice to be here on Thursday, right? Pushing through the week. I also you're in and out here, right? So I want to make sure we're on the same page. So in previous classes, I did help you with a review sheet for our test coming up next week. And I'd like to put together some sample questions, right, that hopefully will help you in this review process. So if you go ahead and take that out, that'd be great. We had basically gone through the first 6. We're going to finish up with the remainder. I took the liberty of putting some of the answers there on the board, and I wanted to go through. So if you need any of that, grab it up front, please. And we'll hopefully finish that up and get us situated here. Let's just check in, make sure we got all our people here today. Time you checked out, now you're back in, huh? Yeah. Nice. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ray, if you need any of that, grab it up front. Okay. Anybody else, if you need that review material, grab it up on the front desk here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our buddy Griff didn't make it, huh? No, he's not done. Okay, thank you. So what I wanted to do, at least to get us started here, I wanted to finish the remainder of the questions that we had. Obviously, if you weren't here with us last time, you can use your review sheet to do the first part. But I did want to point these out. I'm going to ask you, obviously, take this down. You okay there, fellas? Everybody good? All right, can you get these papers out here, please? Thank you. Fortunately enough, I know the material a little bit. I want to make sure you guys know it, right? You need those, boss? Sorry. Come on, checking. Everybody? Oh, that's funny. Do you need those, boss? Your last name is boss. That's funny. I wasn't playing. Obviously, one of the challenges of getting back here into the likes of school is not just going through the essentially school stuff that we've had, but kind of relearning in many ways of how to prepare, and obviously focus heavily on the content that we are, okay? So what I tried to do is to simplify the process. Number one, created a list of terms that you could go back through and figure out, hey, what do I know? What do I remember? What perhaps don't I remember? And then ultimately, through some of these questions, have some specific focus points, right? So obviously what I've put together here is going to be based on, right, or is going to be the basis for questions that I'm going to ask you, okay? So that's going to be important for us. So we're going to start off here in reference to number 7. Is that big enough? Can you see that? Do you want me to try to blow it up, or is that good? Is that good? Okay. All right. So when we go back through, we realize we did an introduction on assassinations and assassins. We focused on the attempt on President Jackson and the colorful character there, Richard Lawrence. And then obviously a big part of what we looked at the last good chunk of time here was, of course, the lives of Lincoln and Booth, okay? Anytime you focus on trying to figure out what happened, who was involved, etc., it is important to establish setting. Setting obviously plays an important role in life, as it does in history. And of course, any movie that you've seen, book that you've read, of course, there's a lot that's there, okay? So number 7 is specific to this idea of setting, establishing the climate, trying to get a sense of what are some potential problems or things that could, of course, create other issues, okay? So first of all, you know that we had just finished the likes. The Civil War is finally over, and now we are faced with the after effect of it. And of course, one of the biggest issues is the likes of death and destruction, right? People are upset. They've lost somebody, okay? If you're living in Richmond or Atlanta and some of the other places, you're seeing the reminders of death and destruction, what this war has brought. You can imagine there's going to be some challenges associated with it, okay? With the end of the war, we have emancipation that eventually is going to be solidified by 3 amendments. To some, that's going to be a challenge. What is that going to look like now when we have people who are no longer viewed as property and now are members of society function, okay? One of the realities of this setting very much is there's political divisions, okay? People who are for and against Lincoln, for and against the Republican Party. There's indeed a lot of